And I'm going to help you choose the right size kettlebell to start swinging. So I've got a few different sizes here, and I'm going to start with how I know a kettlebell is too light for me, okay? So I've got this kind of pink bell here, and it's a little bit deceiving because it's very light for its size. It's only 5 pounds. And it's too light to swing, and I know that because once I lift it up, look, I can use my arms just to raise it in front of me. So I don't want a bell that I can do this with, because then it never teaches me to use my hips. So if you have a bell that you can do this with, then it's too light for you to learn, okay? Once you get really good at the swing, you can swing any size kettlebell, but to learn the swing, you have to learn to get into your hips. And if you can use a bell that you can raise, it's not going to help you do that. Okay, so certainly if you can lift a bell with one hand, it's too light. Okay, so now I'm going to go to a next size bell, and this is a 6 kilo bell. 6 kilo is roughly 14 pounds. Some of you will be buying kettlebells in pounds, and some of you will be finding them in kilos. So this one's, almost 10 pounds heavier. So let's see if I can, lift it with my arms. So I'm going to start with, using my legs to lift it. And, it's getting, it's getting a little bit heavier. 15 pounds is a lot of weight. So if you can lift that bell up, to waist high, it's almost too light for you. Again, you don't want to get in the habit of raising it because your arms help initiate the swing. Remember, backing up the swing? This is the role that your arms play. Your hips finish the swing, and that forces the bell to come up in front of you. And swing high. So the swing starts here, it finishes here. So your arms are really only actively involved when you push the bell back. So I'm going to try a heavier bell. Okay, so this one I know I cannot lift, all right? How do I know that? Well, I'm going to try. I'm not going to try too hard, because again, I'm not interested in doing front raises with a weight. Okay, so, ooh, look at that. I can, nope, that's not going anywhere. So I know the only way for me to get that bell up and in front of me is to use my hips. And how do I do that? Okay, so I'm onto something here, right? I'm onto something that this is probably a good way for me to start. But how do I know it's not too heavy? Because that's not good either. Okay, so we're going to start the swing. And we start with the bell out in front of us, right? Okay, so the bell's out in front of us, and we have to, using our arms and our back muscles, move it behind us. So we're hinging at our hips, our shins are nice and vertical, we have a good grip on our bell. And I'm aiming for the chair seat, right? I'm aiming back and up. So I'm going to do that now. There it goes. So I'm strong enough that I can push the bell back and up. Now if the bell is too heavy, this is probably what's going to happen. You notice how my upper body comes down, or I have to feel like I have to lift it. That bell's too heavy for you. So there you go. Those are some tips on how to find the right bell size. If you can lift it in front of you without moving your lower body, it's too light. If it pulls you down, it's too heavy. So let me show you how to swing, right? I'm going to remind you how to swing. Okay, so the bell starts out in front. We know we have the right weight. This bell is a 12 kilo. It's the right weight for me. It might be a little bit heavy for you. It is common for a woman to start with 6 to a 10 to a 12 kilo. A man would start with a 14, 16, maybe even a 20 kilo. So I'm going to show you all the good signs to having the right weight bell. Okay, the bell's out in front of me. I can move it back and up, right? So my arms and my back initiate the swing. My hips are going to finish the swing, and I'm just going to stand up and squeeze squeeze my butt. And then the bell's going to shoot out, right? So it looks like this. I'm going to reach back and up, stand up, reach back and up, reach back and up, reach back and up, squeeze my glutes. Now see how high that bell can come? And it has nothing to do with my arms. As you saw earlier, I can't lift that bell past my hips. So it's the hips that finish that swing, and that's what's going to make the your heart rate go and produce all that power and acceleration. So again, you start here, you finish here, and good luck finding the right size bell for you. I know you can do it.